What's up, guys? Welcome back to another project update. Apologize for not getting you one in January, but it's February now, and we're here with this month's. It's been a little bit busy, been stuck at school, working pretty hard. 6 classes this semester, not very easy ones either, so not been a lot of time to do much video editing. I have gotten a lot of stuff done modeling wise, done a lot of things. Got a pretty big backload of raw video that I've not touched. So hopefully we can get some of that changed over the next couple weeks here. Spring break's coming up in at the end of this week, so hopefully that'll help me get a little recuperated, get a handle on all the video that I'm missing and everything here. Well, this first thing that we're looking at here are some boxes that I had my buddy pick up for me when he went to the show in West Springfield. These are made by, I can't remember the name of the company. But anyway, they have these nice foam-lined inserts. You're able to put as many as 5 rows worth of cars in here with double stacks or auto racks. You have to be a little bit more conservative, but I've made it work for me. So far I like these things. They've really been a godsend when it comes to transporting your cars from place to place. That way you don't have to keep them in their individual boxes, which is spectacular. So that's just the first of many things that we're going to look at this video. Stay tuned for more new acquisitions coming up. Okay, guys, so we're going to start out with a couple of different things that I've picked up for just taking my weathering detail up a notch. I had to get some replacement foam-tipped brushes for using weathering powders. The other ones I had kind of crapped the bed. And I also picked up these Tamiya, what do they call them? Craft cotton swabs. I haven't been able to use those yet, but we'll see what happens. And then I also got these micro brushes. Not sure how each of these two are gonna work out, but we'll see. And then the big thing that I actually just picked up is this weathering jig for the wheels. So far, I'm loving how everything I've done with it turns out. Just one way in which to really kick the detail of your weathering up a notch. I use this Rusty Metal Primer Ultimate Finish from Rust-Oleum in order to weather the wheels. And then I just do a couple extra layers of random rust-colored powders along with it in order to really make it look realistic. So those are the things that I picked up for weathering that are new acquisitions. But behind that here, you'll also see the new freight cars that I just picked up right here. So there's 3 of them. First of which is this DM&E Athearn Ready to Roll Trinity covered hopper. I love this paint scheme. I've been wanting to get it for quite a while now. So here it is. That'll be getting weathered very soon too. Next thing, Seattle and North Coast boxcar. These things, they're patched now. They're not in the SNCT designated scheme anymore. But I'll be patching it, weathering it, putting some graffiti on it. I might even throw a prototype picture of it in right here. But as you can see, they look pretty burly once they're weathered, and I've seen this particular boxcar on a couple of different mixed freights in my area, so I decided it was definitely one I wanted to have. And then the last car that I just picked up is this NYC Gon. It's a CSX patched Conrail Gon. When they got them back from Conrail, from what I understand, they patched them into the NYC designation. I added the reflective stripes, that is per the prototype, and then this thing will also be getting a nice heavy weathering in order to look more prototypical. So that's it for the rolling stock. Next up we'll have a couple new locomotives that I purchased. First locomotive I picked up is this Athearn Genesis GP40-2, number 3003. It currently has TCS Wow sound in it. I'm not going to lie, I am not impressed with the sound at all. So I think I'm going to pull that out of there and probably either put Tsunami 2 in it or Lock Sound. Not sure which yet. Everybody's pressuring me to put in Lock Sound, but honestly I do like my Tsunami 2 that I have in my SD70M. So I might go with that. We'll see. Not sure yet. This thing did come with front and back LED ditch lights already installed. And the headlights are blown currently. They weren't when I got it. It's my fault they're blown, but I'll be replacing those with LEDs as soon as the ones I need come back in stock from the person I usually buy them from. So the second locomotive that I got is actually a pretty exciting purchase here. As a lot of you know, I sold my Bachmann SD70 Ace in the Erie Heritage scheme a while ago. I just wasn't impressed with it, wanted to have something with more detail, so I picked up the Athearn Genesis version of it, as you can see here. I'm really impressed with the amount of detail these have on it. Obviously, I've owned other Genesis Aces before. As you remember, if you've been watching my videos for a while, I had the Central New Jersey scheme as well. So, not my first Genesis Ace, but pretty happy with the quality of this one. Pretty content. This one, I forget if I mentioned it or not already, but it does have Tsunami sound, factory Tsunami sound installed. Everything looks good with it. Got to run with it at Rochester Institute of Technology's layout. That'll be a one video coming up soon, as soon as I have time to edit stuff. So that's it for new acquisitions. We're going to get into the finished projects now. I wanted to show for finished projects, it's just a couple of cars that I got reflective striping on. So this MD&W boxcar here, I got it on. Looks great when it's somewhat dim and there's light reflecting off of them. That's for sure. And then I also got this CSX boxcar with the reflective striping on it. Just another way to make sure your cars are looking as prototypical as possible, which is what I'm working towards. So I really like the way those two looked. And then the big project, rolling stock wise, that I got finished is this HPGAX patched covered hopper, Golden West scheme. It took me a little while to really get this patch done in a way that I liked it, but I'm really loving the way it turned out. Weathered it, faded it down a ton, and then put on some graffiti and everything, so it looks great. So the next thing we're going to get into with the finished projects is the locomotives. You'll remember this one from last project update. This is my GP38-2 Athearn ready to roll. I don't remember what number this was when I originally purchased it, but it's been renumbered to 5360. I added a plow and some dummy ditch lights as well. Looks pretty good. I got it all weathered up as well. LED lights installed too. And I'm pretty satisfied with the way that looks. As soon as 3003 is done with all the work I have to do to that, these two will run together for sure as my yard power. So happy to have that. Okay, and then the second thing, or the very last thing I did was on these two units here, 9746 and 2584, I added ditch lights. These are functioning now, so both these are ready to lead whenever I want, which is great. They are SMDs. It was my first time really using those, but I think they turned out pretty good. So that about wraps up this project update, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for next month's, and we'll see you then. Have a good one.
Put like stuff down in this press, fit this in maybe?
The 60.
Yeah.
9 shot.
I think you just gonna do it on the paper. But I do like this method of lining it up, I think. It's something cool to line just, tap it, and put it back a little bit.